Welcome to mrdannylim.blogspot.sg. Today we will be going through this math heuristic ratio total change again. Okay, it's part 2. This question is the same as what we had yesterday. Now I had a very interesting conversation with a few of my teacher friends. Most of us will think that this is a ratio question. And if you can see from what we did yesterday, okay, we use some sort of algebra to solve the question, okay, to solve for the answer. Then a few of my friends, we discuss, we are all educators, so there's no way, okay, to use model to do it or to use other methods. Okay, actually we can. Okay, I stayed up until quite late last night to think about it. Okay, because as educators, I think if our student cannot understand a certain method of presenting the answer, we should think or simplify or to scaffold, okay, the whole thing further so that the student can understand. Now, let's say if for the solving for the unknowns yesterday, right, using the algebraic method is not working on the student, we should, okay, think of other methods to use to show and to illustrate. Okay, that's our job as an educator. Okay, we are not supposed to regurgitate whatever heuristics books are teaching us. Okay, if regurgitation is the norm, then there's no need for educator. Okay, educators are supposed to simplify and to change and to modify the information so that the student can understand. Okay, now let's take a look at the question again. Okay, Li Ying baked chocolate cookies and macadamia cookies in the ratio of 3:2. She gave away 132 chocolate cookies and 92 macadamia cookies. After that, the ratio of chocolate cookies to macadamia cookies was 2:1. How many cookies did she have altogether in the end? Now I'm just going to solve for A. Part B is the guess and check. Guess and check is a norm. Okay. Now before I begin using the model method, please don't get me wrong. By P5SA2, you should your child or the student should be able to solve it using the equation method. Okay, the equation method is very common in P4. Okay, for example, I buy 3 t-shirts for $6. Then I buy another 2 pants for $12. I buy 5 shirts and 6 pants for $21. What is the cost of the t-shirt? Okay, it's actually also solving. Okay, you have 3 equations, then you massage the information, and then you should be able to find the t-shirt and the shorts. Okay, so by P5, your child should be very capable of solving the equation. But okay, in the event where your child cannot, or the whole equation thing is too difficult, now we should always fall back to the model method. Okay, our Singapore mathematics curriculum or syllabus, right, we encourage the model method. So let me solve it, or let me try to solve it using the model method. Okay, now we have chocolate cookies and macadamia cookies. So chocolate cookies, okay, let me change the ink color. Okay, now let's say I have okay, let's say I have chocolate cookies. Okay, chocolate cookies, I have 3 units. Okay, I'm just going to draw very big. Okay, now I did not use PowerPoint because it's not realistic. Okay, in exam, the student are not using PowerPoint. They're also using freehand or ruler. So I will encourage, okay, my students to just draw, or even my friends to just draw using freehand to show the students, so that it's more realistic. Okay, so chocolate we have 3 units, macadamia we have 2 units. Okay, macadamia we have 2 units. Now these are all equal units. Okay, in the beginning we have 3:2. So these are all equal units. Now then she gave away 132 chocolate cookies and 92 macadamia cookies. Okay, now she gave more chocolate cookies away. Okay, then macadamia cookies. After that, the ratio of chocolate cookies to macadamia cookies is 2:1. Okay, now I'm going to just derive 2:1 unit, okay, from the 3:2 unit. Okay, I'm just going to use a different color. Okay, now, so the chocolate cookies now you have 2 units. Okay, so I'm just going to draw, okay, overlapping. Okay, this one is 1 unit. Okay, and this one is 2 units. And macadamia cookies we have 1 unit. So 1:2. Okay, now we have to take note, okay, that this part and this part and this part, they are actually the same. Okay, because we take out this 1 unit, right? So the remaining parts should be the same. Okay, now then we look at this model. Then look at the information that's given to us. Macadamia cookies, she gave away 92. So we know that here is 92. Okay, then we can also look at here, it's also 92. Because it's also 1 long bar and the remaining unit. So here is 92. Then we can solve for here. Okay, solve for here, how do we solve? Because chocolate cookie is small. Okay, so we get 132 minus 92, which will give us 40. Okay, so in actual fact, here is 40. Because 40 plus 92 will give you 132. Okay, then you give away this part, this whole part, and this whole part. Okay, then you have 1:2 units. Okay, now if we know that this is 40, okay, then we will also know that this is 40. Correct? Because this part and this part, they are the same. Right? Or I can also use here. This part is 40. Okay, if this part is 40, then this part must be 52. Correct? So 1 long bar is 52. Okay, now then we look at this. This 1 long bar is 52. But this part is 40. So here must be 12. Because 12 plus 40 will give you 52. So this is 12, this is 12, this is 12. So the remaining, how many cookies do you have in the end? Is these orange units, right? So it's actually 3 times 12, which is 36. Okay? Now this is the final answer, 36 cookies. Okay? Now it looks easier here because it's been thought through. Okay, it means I think through it. Okay, and I rehearse quite a few times. Then I present the thing to you. Now for the student, it might not come so easily. So need to practice more. Okay, it's quite a complicated model to analyze. Okay, but if you look at it clearly, it can be done. Model drawing, okay, one of my favorite, and it's one of the most basic too. If algebraic method cannot work, we definitely must do model. But again, I say, don't get me wrong, eventually we should be very well versed in algebraic method. Okay, 2 reasons. Number 1 is faster. Number 2, in secondary 1, model method not there anymore. You have to use algebra. Okay, so you might as well get used to it and master it first. Can? You can watch the video again. I'm sure I'm quite clear. Okay. Thank you. I hope I did my job as an educator. I hope my small speech in the beginning did not offend any teachers out there. Okay, we are all working hard. We all try our best. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.